Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for October 14, 2022. Only a couple of new pre-orders to tell you guys about. Then I will show you guys the new arrivals and restocks this week. It's actually a pretty good week for not only new arrivals, but some key restocks. I know some stuff people have been waiting for quite a while. First thing I'll tell you about is the two Queens of the Stone Age pre-orders that we've got going on. Both titles come out December 9th. We've got Villains on white vinyl and Like Clockwork on red vinyl. Both of those are on the website now for pre-order. Also, this Sunday at 11:30 Arizona time, you can click the link below. We've got a Whatnot auction. I'll show you some of the stuff over here later on at the end of the video of this, what's going on Whatnot. A lot of heat this week as far as, quality titles going on Whatnot, and it's going to be a little bit bigger than normal. I'm going to put, my goal is for 200 records, but it's going to be in that 1 to 200 piece count, so it could be around a 4-hour live stream of records. A lot of good stuff, a lot of awesome OG stuff, audiophile stuff, modern, vintage. But let's go over this week's new arrivals, and then I will get to that. Okay. It's a note to remind myself, because sometimes I film these videos and I'm like, I forgot to talk about such and such. I got to go back and put that in. Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers. One of 3 different ways. This is their newest album. This is the Return of the Dream Canteen. Okay, so this was confusing when I got the memo, of the fact that these were all coming out. So this particular version is an exclusive cover on 2 gold vinyl LPs. So yeah, with the kind of a gold hype sticker. So this is a single pocket jacket. Then this is also a single pocket jacket. This, I'm guessing, is probably the standard black vinyl version with the standard cover, right? Black vinyl. And I believe this might be the indie store exclusive, or maybe that other one was. But this comes in a gatefold, so you get a gatefold. Okay, I guess that's an upsell. You're getting a gatefold, and you're also getting an exclusive poster. So, you can have it whichever way you like, or all the ways. My guess is they want you to buy it all the ways. Okay. Big restock. Miles Davis, ESP. This is from Impex Records. All analog. This was cut on an all-tube system by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman Mastering. Really nice tip-on jacket. I've showed you guys Impex many times. I absolutely love this label. They don't do a ton of titles, but this is one of their better titles, I think, that they've done. Especially more mainstream, a little more than some of the other titles, some of the 3 Blind Mice, that kind of stuff. Although I love those titles, this is going to be a little bit more mainstream to folks. They actually did some really super mainstream stuff back. Billy Joel, Willie Nelson. Those titles, unfortunately, are long out of print. Getting restocks of the Diana Krall titles. I've just got Live in Paris. This is ORG. I think these were done by Bernie Grundman from the original Analog Master Tapes in this case. This is original recordings group, ORG. Pressed at RTI and 45 RPM, 180 gram vinyl, numbered. Kind of an old school type of numbering system. That gold sticker. Kind of cool in the sense that they actually show you the box of the master tape, I'm guessing. It's a Diana Krall box. You can read it on the hype. But yeah, that's kind of cool. We got a couple of titles from the Lost Recordings. Brand new. This is the newest title. Duke Ellington, live at the Berlin Jazz Festival, 1969 to 1973. This is actually, they do pressings. The first pressings are like hand numbered with like a white paint pen. This is a single disc, so it's a little cheaper than the Lost Recordings titles normally are. And then I also got, also new I believe, live at Oscar Peterson Trio. Live 1961. This is a double. I haven't heard either of these titles. The Art Blakey on this is dynamite. If I still have it and you're a fan and you don't have it, I highly recommend the Art Blakey. The Dave Brubeck on this label is fantastic. But that Blakey is like my favorite title on this label that I've heard so far. I haven't heard these two. But it's great because he's touring. It's like pre the release of Moanin', but he's doing songs off of Moanin' on it. And it's a live concert from the 50s, but it sounds really good. I'm hoping these do as well. Rocktober, exclusive for October from Rhino. Rocktober. Television's Marquee Moon. This doesn't specify color variation. Also, a Rocktober title. The Three Stooges, Funhouse. Is this a color? On half red, half black vinyl, so that's kind of cool. Getting a split color wax gatefold cover. These are all reasonably priced too. The Golden Earring, cut. This is music on vinyl to 2,000 copies. I think I've showed this before. This might be a restock on Blade Bullet colored vinyl. Actually, I think that's a restock. Okay, a couple titles got stuffed in there mistakenly. Okay, Queens of the Stone Age with the original cover. I can tell you this original, I think they did 1,000 of them originally. I've never had an original one of these come in the store. But with the original artwork, which has now been censored with this Obi strip, which looks like it is removable. So you're going to get, yeah, let's see. Limited standard vinyl reissue of the first Queens of the Stone album with the original art. This is a limited edition orange exclusive, and then I've got it on black vinyl. So these have been really, really popular. These have both been selling well, and I'm sure the pre-orders will be selling pretty well too. They haven't been in print in a long time. Has this ever got a repress with this original cover? If it did, I mean, it's been 10 years. It's been a long time. Okay, so this has been kind of a fiasco, but I finally have many, many, many copies of Alice in Chains Dirt in stock. It was like shorted on that initial launch. I was allocated. I was kind of told I was probably going to get more, and here they are. So now I've got plenty of Alice in Chains Dirt. This is kind of a long-awaited title. This was up for pre-order, so it's shipping now. This is the Fleetwood Mac self-titled album. This is, and I'm almost positive this was mastered by Chris Bellman did this. Really desirable sound-wise. It's been selling really well. So this, I want to say we've got maybe 5 versions of this album out this year. This, I think, is probably the coolest for a couple of reasons. A, it's a double. So you're getting unreleased session outtakes, right? So you're going to get new music. It's a gatefold. I mean, it's an amazing album. Vince Guaraldi's Charlie Brown Christmas. It's a classic. Every vinyl collector should have a copy of this in, for the holidays. This is a great record. I tend to listen to Christmas music year round. But yeah, so this was, let's see, featuring a new stereo mix. So it's a new stereo mix, so it's a remix, and then the lacquers were cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. The other ones were more like novelty covers or novelty vinyl variations, gold foil cover, silver foil cover, peppermint vinyl. This year actually getting a brand new mix, outtakes, and a Kevin Gray, I guess just a lacquer cut, but yeah. All right, Todd Rundgren, Space Force. This is the red vinyl version of the Space Force album. Cool cover. I like this. Red vinyl. Yeah. This is just a restock, but we blew through these things earlier. Joni Mitchell blew. Had them last week. They sold out instantaneously. I got a restock of them. This is the Bernie Grundman mastering. People have been raving about this. I have not had a chance to listen to it yet. But an album that it's been relatively hard to get because it hasn't been in print for a few years. Originals are going for like stupid money, $7,500 of that on that album now. Bob Weir, the second 2LP live collection culled from their epic Red Rocks 2021 shows. This is the limited edition colored vinyl version. Oh, this is a Third Man record release. Live in Colorado. The 1975 Funny Being funny in a foreign language. 2 versions of this. I'm guessing we got an indie exclusive on, yeah, white vinyl, and then just a clear vinyl version, which is probably the standard. So, both of these. This is the 2022 version of David Bowie's Heroes. I don't know what the mastering is on this. It just comes out this week. And more than likely, it's just a reissue of an existing mastering. They're just getting it back into print. Another Rocktober title. This one actually looked pretty good. So this is the Allman Brother Bands, live from A&R Studios, 1971, August 26. Man, I'm digging this back cover. Look at that, man. All right. We've got the multi-tracks there. Yeah, 8-track. So the original multi-tracks, they photographed them and put them on the back. Look at that. Polygram tape facility. It's got the Universal sticker on it. Look how old and weather those tapes are looking. Very cool. This is going to be on pink vinyl for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I believe they donate, if not all of the money, but a portion of the money from the sale of this to the cause. Reba McEntire, My Chains Are Gone. This is Hymns and Gospel Favorites. Okay. We've got, this is actually going to be really popular. This has never been released on vinyl, I don't believe. Oh no, look at it. I do believe it's never been on vinyl because it says the first official vinyl release right on the top. But, yeah, Duran. Madazaland. When did this come out? Like 2000? Was this was this mid-90s? Mid-90s maybe? Or, yeah, mentally I'm envisioning this from 95 to 2005, in that range. But 25th Special Anniversary Edition, cut at 45 RPM on neon pink vinyl with a 20-page booklet on heavyweight 45 RPM vinyl. Yeah, 180 gram. Looks like a really nice package. Very cool. A lot of Duran fans going to love this. Pretty sure it's been booted, but yeah. Mac DeMarco 2. This is the 10th Anniversary Edition. Yeah, they waste no time putting out anniversary editions. 10 years, I could see it. Black Pumas did a 1-year anniversary edition. I thought I saw it all then. 1 year. It's time for the reissue. It's been out a year. The Promise Ring, Nothing Feels So Good. Limited anniversary edition on colored vinyl. I dig the cover. What is going on here? All right. Yeah, it's all kinds of weird. Mikey Blanco, Stay Close to Music. That's one of the strangest covers I've seen in a while. Look at this guy. What's he listening to his records on? All right, Missing Persons. Spring Session. So this is limited to 500 copies on purple and red vinyl. The folks who are doing this, they're the same Rebellion Remasters. They're the same ones who did the Oingo Boingo to 500 not too long ago, which were pretty well reviewed. But yeah, reissuing Missing Persons. Roy Orbison, King of Hearts, Record Store Day Essential title. Originally came out in 92. Album compiled and mastered by Doug Sachs at the Mastering Lab, except Heartbreak Radio and I Drove All Night, mastered at Precision. 2022, I was wondering. Unless Doug did this a while ago, I don't know. Richard Dodd did it 2022 remaster. This is on limited edition red vinyl. Love Roy. I think Roy's voice and 2-channel stereo hi-fi records are like a match made in heaven. I would love to hear some Roy Orbison reel to reel. That would be probably something special. The Plains, I Walked With You Always, limited edition colored vinyl. Pink, clear pink, according to the barcode on the back. This one's going to be very popular. Firestarter. This is a really solid week. There's some cool stuff in here, stuff you don't see all the time, minus the Charlie Brown. But even that's different this week. And there's not been any King Gizzard, Wizard Lizard, or Neil Young this week. It's crazy. Probably next week. Firestarter. Music by John Carpenter. Limited Yellow and Bone Splatter Edition. Cool cover. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, check that back out. That's awesome. Oh, and the front. It's actually die cut, so the inner sleeve is the fire on the back as well. So that's like a like New Order's Blue Monday sleeve. You know, it's cut out. Really cool cover. PODs with Angels and Serpents Dance. This is a foil gold cover. This is the limited edition 2LP on shiny gold vinyl. So I mean, just not any vinyl. It's shiny gold vinyl. 2022 remix and remastered with 3 bonus tracks. But yeah, cool cover. They did a good job on this. Skid Row, the gang's all here. The rock album of 2022. I wonder what they mean by that. The rock album of 2022. Is this the only rock album of 2022? Is this the rock album to own for 2022? Is this their way of telling you this is the best rock album of 2022 without actually saying it so they don't get sued? I'm not 100% sure. But it's on heavyweight splattered vinyl, red, white, and black. We do know that. This is on Ear Music. Well, that's cool. I just noticed that. Skid Row is actually foiled. I like when they do stuff like that. Put a little effort into the covers. Do something cool. Make it pop on your shelf. Let's see. Wild Pink. Ilsum. This is the indie exclusive LP on Canary Yellow vinyl. Yes, I unfortunately am getting to the point where I don't know what half the stuff is that I order. It's I'm getting even my employees coming into the store and like telling me like, "What the hell did you order this week, Mike?" And it's bizarre because some of this stuff sells like crazy, and it's like none of us know what it is, and it sells well. Some stuff just sits in the back. Ken Carson X. But, you know, most of us listen to very similar music in the store. I need to find a couple of guys here that are a little more into the stuff I'm not into. Dr. John, Things Happen That Way. The last studio album of Dr. John, limited edition. This is the Garden District green vinyl plus a bonus 7-inch. Reissue, so I'm going to feel like this falls under the umbrella of the 2022 edition of the Satanic Majesty's Request, the Rolling Stones, without lenticular cover. So kind of like the later pressing that came out after the original lenticular cover. Okay, new for us is Paul McCartney's Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. This is the limited edition gold vinyl variant. So on gold vinyl. Public Enemy. Power to the People and the Beats. Public Enemy's greatest hits. Let's see. Fight the Power. You Got Game. Bring the Noise. This will do well. Marcus Mumford's debut album. I'm pretty sure I already showed this, but maybe this is the bespoke retail edition. 180 gram red translucent vinyl. So yeah, the indie exclusive. We got a fancy name for it this week. This is the bespoke retail edition. Not just indie, a bespoke. Rhett Miller, The Misfit on sky colored vinyl. Okay, I got another Skid Row. The gang's all here. This is on heavy translucent red vinyl. Let me see if that's different from the other one. Okay, so we got two versions of this. This is splatter wax, and this is on red translucent vinyl. Restock, I don't think I'm going to be able to get these anymore. My distributor is finally out, But the all analog, cut by Bernie Grumman, Stoughton tip-on jacket. I think these are Stoughton. If they're not Stoughton, they're high-quality Stoughton knockoff tip-on jackets of Art Pepper Meets the Rhythm section. Cut from the original analog master tape. This was a Record Store Day exclusive. Extremely hard to get on Record Store Day. For whatever reason, I got a huge restock of these things the past couple of weeks, but my distributor is now out. The stereo version of this has been pushed out till I think March of next year. So get the mono. Get it now. No waiting before it's out of print, because this doesn't seem to be like something that's going to be back in print, but I mean, it was a Record Store Day only exclusive. I'm not 100% sure why I even got it back to begin with, but yeah. Oh Wonder 22 make, a limited edition vinyl press, 12-inch, 140-gram black vinyl. The new album. This is going to go into the, what the hell did I order? Yeah, pile right there. Charlie Holleran, Shake the Rum, and the Tropicals. What's funny is every time I'm like looking at something, I'm like, what is this? And you know, I get 10 comments like, oh, this is such and such with X, Y, and Z. I can't believe you didn't know that, Mike. Limited edition on pink vinyl. Georgia Hammer, Stay in Touch, the stunning debut from an unforgettable new voice. I wonder who wrote that. Says who. Might be good. I don't know. Actually looks interesting. Josh Turner, King Size Manager. This is the first ever Christmas album featuring beloved classics and unique originals. Exclusive emerald vinyl. Look at that. He's pimped out the John Deere on the back and everything. All decorated. Got the lights on there. All right. From Blue Note. Julian Lange, View with a Room. I'm a little dyslexic, so I had to make sure I read that right. I'm like, View with a Room. It's not Room with a View. No, it's View with a Room unless you read it the other way around. Okay. I had to do a double take. On Blue Note, haven't listened to this. I listen to every single Blue Note record that comes in, and I will add this to the list of things to listen to / take home. Ooh, I feel like we already got this out, but who knows? This might be a variation. Little Big Town, Mr. Sun. Not an indie exclusive. Looks like a standard black color vinyl version. What do we got here? Mooney Long, Public Displays of Affection. We've got Manadia, Often Inside. Brian Eno, Forever and Ever No More. On 180-gram recycled black vinyl. Stunning new song-based vocal album. Might be worth a listen. We got a box set from Ozark, Season 1 and 4. I've not seen it. It's on Verve. It might be good. We've also got a restock from my top 100 imprint analog records you should own list, and this is one that you should absolutely own, is Tom Petty's Wildflowers and All the Rest. Fantastic record. I remember just not too long ago where a copy of something like this would run you $700-800 till this repress. It does sound fantastic. I was not a huge Tom Petty fan, but that is an album that I do have on the turntable from time to time since it's come out. Metal Church, The Dark. Limited edition of 2,000 individually numbered copies on silver colored vinyl. This is 672. Let's see, the Death Grips. No Love, Deep Web. 10th Anniversary RSD Essentials Limited Edition. What's he doing? He's standing on the edge of the building. I don't know who he's flicking off, but he looks a little angry. Ooh, that's a slightly disturbed photograph on the back. Well, that's a disturbing record. So he, yeah, I don't want to. He jumped off the building. Let's just put it that way. This is what happens when you jump off the building. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, this is on Coke bottle clear vinyl with an alternate cover. All right, Christmas with Frank Sinatra. Love me some Frank Sinatra. I'm gonna have to put some Frank Sinatra Christmas music on now to get twisted images out of my head. This is Enjoy Frank singing 10 timeless classics, which is always a good thing. White Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, on limited edition white vinyl. And we got a very young Frank on there. That's like Columbia. Oh yeah, you know what? That's funny because this is a Columbia record, and that's I was just going to say this is Columbia era Frank right here, nice and young, before Capitol. Local band, Flotsam and Jetsam, No Place for Disgrace, music on vinyl. And last, before I show you the whatnot, Elvis Costello's Kojak Variety. Limited edition of 2,500 copies, individually numbered on turquoise colored vinyl. This is number 2,227. Okay. Click the whatnot, not link below. I've started uploading things. At the time of this video being filmed, I got about 75 things on whatnot. I'm going to have 100 to 200 items being auctioned off. My goal is to have 200 items being auctioned off. I'll show you kind of a small snippet of stuff that I have up so far. But the amount of stuff that's been coming in has just been, I think I had 13 buys today. I mean, just the amount of stuff that's coming in is just mind-boggling. I got to get some of this stuff out the door. The new arrival bin is not big enough. I've got 3 of these bins. The amount of stuff I have to put out, I'd have to have 15 of these. I'm going to need to move if this continues. Japanese Pro-Use Abbey Road with the Obi. Really nice copy. Here's a good one. Keep in mind all the whatnot auctions start at 10 bucks. Japanese first pressing Blue Triangle with the Obi. I believe there's some of the tchotchkes in there as posters, maybe stickers, but check the description. I got this in recently and I thought to myself, I can't even tell you the last time I've got an original copy of the wall, first pressing with the sticker. This is a really clean copy too from memory. And you just absolutely, yeah, this is a clean copy. It's probably been 3 years since I got a clean first pressing with the sticker in the store. They're getting ridiculously hard to find at this point. I get the later pressings without the sticker from time to time. Ornette Coleman, the shape of jazz to come, excuse me. This is a 60s pressing, stereo. Still has a laminate cover. The All-Seeing Eye, Wayne Shorter. This is the Blue Bee pressing on the back there. United Artists. Classic Records, Cliff Jordan's Cliffcraft. Classic Records done by Bernie Grumman, I'm almost positive, 180 gram. Some MoFi stuff, there's going to be one step, some other stuff of that nature, but like a little sampling, Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, still sealed. Some beautiful original type stuff. Here is, and this is not an easy record to find. Access Bowl to Love, Tricolor Steamboat, true first pressing, hard to find. Copy of, I guess this is second, maybe the second in Mike's opinion. Best Rolling Stones album, Let It Bleed. I love Sticky Fingers. Can't You Hear Me Knocking, my favorite Stones song, so it's like that's, Sticky Fingers probably my favorite album. But it has the original poster on there as well in the back. Sealed copy of The Cranberries from Analog Spark. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't we? Just a dynamite sounding record. It was on my top 100 in-print analog records you should own list before it went out of print. Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World. Numbered edition. Got some more Japanese stuff. Bob Dylan's Desire with the Obi. Lots of killer stuff going on in the Whatnot auction this week. All right, guys, check us out online at theingroove.com. Until next time.